Om Shanti. Today is Sunday, the 31st of December 2023. On the last Sunday of 2023, let us listen to the Avyakta Bap Dada's Murli, which was originally held on 13th of November 1997. The essence of today's Avyakta Bap Dada's Murli is: experience the reward of the attainments of the confluence age, become a master bestower and one who is greatly cooperative. Let's hear the essence once again on the last Sunday of 2023. Avyakta Bap Dada says, experience the reward of the attainments of the confluence age, become a master bestower and one who is greatly cooperative. Om Shanti. Today, the Father, the bestower of fortune, is seeing his children who have elevated fortune. The Father, the bestower of fortune, is very happy to see the lines of fortune of each of the children. If you go around the whole cycle, none of the righteous souls, the great souls, or the souls who have a right to a kingdom have such fortune as elevated as yours. So what is Baba telling us? If you go around the whole cycle, none of the righteous souls, the great souls, or the souls who have a right to a kingdom have such fortune as elevated as yours. It is only you, elevated souls of the confluence age, who have this fortune. Can you see the lines of fortune on your forehead? Bap Dada is seeing the elevated line of sparkling light on the forehead of each of you children. Are all of you seeing the lines of your fortune? If you look in your eyes, the lines of love and power are clearly visible. If you look at your mouth, the line of sweet elevated versions is sparkling. If you look at your lips, you see a spiritual smile and the sparkle of spiritual happiness. If you look at your heart, the line of being totally absorbed in love for the comforter of hearts is clear. Look at both your hands and see the lines of being full of all treasures. Look at your feet and see the very clear line of attainment of multi-millions at every step. How great this fortune is. So, Baba has told us about each and every part of our body, how great our fortune is. The Father, the bestower of fortune, has given all of you children, with his full permission and an open heart, the pen of elevated actions for you to extend your lines of all of these types of fortune by making effort. You can draw the line as long as you want, but it does have to be done in the given time. Whoever wants to extend it themselves as much as they want. Baba says whoever wants to can extend it themselves as much as they want. The Father has put the pen in your hands. So what is Baba telling us? Whoever wants to can extend the fortune by themselves as much as they want. The Father has put the pen in your hands. Do you know how to draw that line? Have you drawn that line? Or do you not know how to draw the line? Baba asks us. All of you know how to draw that line. Hanji, says everyone. Very good. Look, the line of fortune of the present time makes you elevated throughout the whole cycle. The line of remaining constantly complete and happy continues for 21 births. Baba says the line of remaining constantly happy and complete continues for 21 births, and even in the copper and iron ages, the line of fortune of your being worthy of worship souls is elevated. The line of fortune of this time is constantly with you throughout the whole cycle, because it is an imperishable line from the Eternal Father. Do you constantly have the line of your elevated fortune in your consciousness? Baba asks us, do you constantly have the line of your elevated fortune in your consciousness? You do have it in your consciousness, but sometimes it is emerged and sometimes merged. Or does it remain constantly emerged? Very few of you are raising your hands for this. Make sure that it remains constantly emerged. Baba says the sign of it remaining emerged is that the lines of the old awareness and the old sanskars become merged. The lines of your old sanskars and the awareness of the things of the past should never emerge. They should remain merged, and while remaining merged, they should completely finish. When the lines of elevated fortune have emerged, it is impossible for the old lines to emerge. So what is Baba telling us? When the lines of elevated fortune have emerged, it is impossible for the old lines to emerge. If these lines do emerge, it proves that the line of elevated fortune is not constantly emerged. So what do you understand by this? Should the lines of such elevated fortune remain emerged or merged? Baba is asking us. So the mantra which Baba is telling us is, the lines of your old sanskars and the awareness of the things of the past should never emerge. They should remain merged, and while remaining merged, they should completely finish. At the present time, Bap Dada wants to see all the children in the form of the reward of the attainments of the present confluence age. You have been making effort over a long time. Effort should now continue automatically. Baba says effort should not be hard work. Will you continue to work hard at making effort until the end? If you do not experience the reward of the attainments of the confluence age at this time, when will you then experience it? The reward of the future is a different matter. Baba says this is a shadow of the reward of this effort. That will automatically follow you. What is Baba telling us? The reward of the future is a different matter. That is a shadow of the reward of this effort. That will automatically follow you. However, what is important is attaining the reward of the present time. Let it not be that if someone asks you, "How are you?" or asks after your well-being, you reply by saying, "I am still making effort." Of course, there is effort, but you have to experience the reward of the effort at this time. The reward is to be full of all powers, full of all knowledge, and an embodiment of a destroyer of all obstacles. So what is the reward which Baba tells us? The reward is to be full of all powers, full of all knowledge, and an embodiment of a destroyer of all obstacles. The reward of the present time will be attained automatically in the future. In the future, you just have the reward because making effort will have finished. So too, in the time that now remains, especially experience being the form of the reward. When you speak of the reward, it is the reward of your efforts. You can only experience the reward according to the efforts you have made. What is Baba telling us? When you speak of the reward, it is the reward of your efforts. You can only experience the reward according to the efforts you have made. However, what does Bap Dada want from the children? You ask, what does Bap Dada want from us? For the little time that remains, Bap Dada wants you children to become the form of the reward of the effort. Are you able to become this? Or do you enjoy working hard at your efforts? Baba asks us, will you become those who have received the award? I am now making effort. The effort will be made. I have to do it and will show you. These expressions must now finish. Not just we will show it at some time, but show it now. What is Bap Dada telling us? Not just that we will show it at some time, but show it now. Baba says, when will you demonstrate this? At the time of destruction. A very easy method for this is to become a master bestower now. You have been taking from the Father and you will continue to take from Him. Do not have any desire to take anything from other souls. If this one does this, I would then be like this. If this one changes, then I would change. This is a desire to take. If this is like this, then it would be like this. This is a desire to take. It should not be like this. Rather, you should demonstrate it by doing it practically. It is fine if it happens. is not enough. What is Baba telling us? It is fine if it doesn't happen. It's fine if it happens is not enough. It has to happen and I have to do it. I have to give these vibrations. I have to become merciful. I have to cooperate with my virtues. I have to cooperate with my powers. Baba says, become master bestowers. If you want to take from the one Father. If you are to receive from other souls, you would only receive that which the Father has given them. So, become a bestower and be generous-hearted. Continue to give. Do you know how to give? Baba asks us. Or is it that you only know how to take? Now, give what you have accumulated. Become master bestowers, even for Brahmin souls. Don't only give when others give to you. I have to give. Do you have these treasures? Are you overflowing? Are you overflowing with virtues? Baba asks us, are you overflowing with the powers? If you have these, then why are you not giving them to anyone? Have you kept them hidden away for yourself? Since you are overflowing with treasures, continue to give them. Don't think about why someone is doing or saying something. Baba says, be merciful and cooperate with your virtues and your powers. This is known as becoming a master bestower, one who is greatly cooperative. Don't just become cooperative, but become one who is greatly cooperative. Become a master bestower. Do you understand what Bab Dada wants? So, Baba tells us, do not become just a bestower, but become a master bestower. Bab Dada cannot bear to see the hard work and efforts of the children even now. The Diamond Jubilee has now ended and the diamonds are still engaged in making effort to become flawless. The Diamond Jubilee means that every Brahmin soul should continue to shine like a diamond. We must remember that this Murli is being held on 13th of November 1997. So the Diamond Jubilee was held in 1996. Baba continues, you might think that it was not your Diamond Jubilee but just for the Dadis. Was it yours or the Dadis? Whose was it? Baba asks us. It was the Diamond Jubilee of the task of establishment of the Yagya. It was not only for the Dadis. It was the Diamond Jubilee of the task of establishment. So, whether you are 2 years old, 12 years old or 50 years old, you are instruments for the task of establishment. Are you not? Baba asks us. To be a Brahmin means to be an instrument soul for the task of establishment along with Father Brahma. So, what is Baba telling us today? Whether we are 2 years, 12 years or 50 years old in Gyan, Baba says you are instruments for the task of establishment. Are you not? Are you instruments? Baba says to be a Brahmin means to be an instrument soul for the task of establishment along with Father Brahma. Only these souls are called Brahma Kumars and Kumaris. So, are all of you Brahma Kumars and Kumaris? Or are you effort-making Kumars and Kumaris? What are you? To be a Brahma Kumar or Kumari means that as soon as you take birth, you become a companion of Father Brahma and an instrument for establishment. Let's hear that again. Baba says to be a Brahma Kumar or Kumari means that as soon as you take birth, you become a companion of Father Brahma and an instrument for establishment. Do not think that you are new, that you have just come and you are little. As time is coming close to its end, then if you are Brahmins, whether you are young or new, each of you has to make just as much intense effort. If you are a warrior, then you have permission not to. However, you are Brahmins. So what are we? We are Brahmins and not warriors. Baba says, it is said of Brahmins that they become deities. It is not said warriors to deities. Brahmin souls have to become instruments for establishment. You are instruments. Therefore, you must cooperate as master bestowers. You do not donate, Brahmins cannot donate to Brahmins. You cannot donate to Brahmins, but you can cooperate with them. So, what did Baba say? Become master bestowers and those who are greatly cooperative. Even if you are only 1 year old, nevertheless, according to the time, you have to finish the things of childhood because all of you children are now close to the stage of retirement. According to the speed of time and the discipline of the drama, everyone is now close to the stage of retirement. Bap Dada knows that you children have deep love for the Father in your hearts. You have deep love in your hearts, do you not? Or is it just superficial love? Baba asks us. You have love in your hearts, do you not? This is why you have come running here, is it not? The children of the unlimited Father are present in an unlimited way in the unlimited hall. You like this hall, don't you? Or do you feel to be at a distance? You may be sitting far away, but Bap Dada is saying all of you children who are sitting very far away to be very close up on the big screen of Bap Dada's heart. So what is Baba saying us? Baba says you may be sitting far away, but Bap Dada is saying all of you children who are sitting very far away to be very close up on the big screen of Bap Dada's heart. He is not seeing you as distant. The screen of Bap Dada's heart is very large. Even scientists have not created a screen as large as that. Therefore, you are not sitting far away, but in Bap Dada's heart. Do you feel this to be so? Are you sitting on a chair, on the carpet, or in the heart? Baba asks us. The scene is very beautiful. Is it full right to be back, or is it a little empty? It is full, but a little empty at the back. Baba is asking about the hall. Is it full right up to the back, or is it a little empty? It is full, but a little empty at the back. So, Bap Dada is now telling us, Bap Dada gave you some work to do. Bap Dada gave all of you some work to do. You may have forgotten, but Bap Dada remembers. What work did Bap Dada give you? Everyone says to become free from anger. Baba will not ask you about that today. If Baba were to ask you today, at the first opportunity about becoming free from anger, you would become disheartened. Bap Dada knows the result. Bap Dada will ask you later and also ask you to bring the results. Baba is leaving that aside today. The work you were given to do was to bring 9 lakhs here. Do you remember that? Every zone was asked to do this. Which zone has prepared 9 lakhs? It is the turn of those from Bengal and Bihar to serve this time. So Baba says, so have those from Bengal and Bihar prepared 9 lakhs? You are quiet. You are not saying anything. Okay, if not one zone alone, have all the zones together, including here and the foreign lands, prepared 9 lakhs? Those from foreign lands speak. Are there 9 lakhs? Bap Dada fixes his dates and comes on those fixed dates. So, do you fix a date for everything? Baba says, you fix a date for the completion of the hall or when a function is to take place. So, what is the date fixed for this? Is it fixed? Baba is asking us about completion of 9 lakh Brahmin souls. Is it at the end of destruction or before that? When will it be? What have you thought of? What is the date? Do you have a date? Or have you not fixed it yet? Should the father do this? You have to do it. Bap Dada would say that you should not delay in carrying out an auspicious task. So what will you do? Okay, if it happens by the end of this season, then that is also good. Baba is asking us, do you have that much courage? Simply become bestowers. If you become a bestower, then with those feelings, you can very quickly prepare the royal family and the subjects who will be close to you. Those people are still waiting for you. The delay is in you becoming constant bestowers. The delay is in you becoming greatly cooperative. You must use more treasures for yourselves and for the service that you are involved in. What is Bap Dada saying? You must use more treasures for yourselves and for the service that you are involved in. You give more time to your own duties in service. Therefore, you are standing on the globe of the world as a great bestower, as an unlimited bestower. Therefore, now spread vibrations of unlimited service. You have to become world kings, not just the kings of your zone or your own duties. You are world benefactors. Now become unlimited. By your going into the unlimited, limited situations automatically finish. What is Bap Dada saying? By your going into the unlimited, limited situations automatically finish. You have become world kings. You are not just kings of your own zone or your own duties. Baba says the power of the mind is a great power, but you do not use it. You remain busy in serving with words, relationships, and contacts. Now increase the power of your mind. Now use the power of your mind to do the unlimited service that you have been doing with words, relationships, and cooperative contacts. If you do unlimited service with the power of your mind, with your unlimited attitude, by stabilizing yourself high up on the globe of the world, and with the Father in the stage of supreme abode, even if you serve in this way for a short time, you will receive the reward of it many times over. Baba continues, according to today's time and circumstances, service done with the power of the mind is the final service. What is Baba saying? According to today's time and circumstances, service done with the power of the mind is the final service. Practice this from now. You may be serving with words, contacts, or relationships, but the practice of serving with the mind is now absolutely essential. Continue to practice both at the same time. Which both? Serving with the mind and serving with words, contacts, and relationships. Baba asks us, do you know what you have to do? This service done with the mind will show the same wonder of the spiritual attraction of the service done by the Father's mind, which attracted the children at the beginning during establishment. You can see that those souls are themselves even now the foundation as a result of the service done by the mind. According to the drama, this is the proof of the attraction of the Father's service done with the mind. They are so strong. Let's hear this again. Baba says, this service done with the mind will show the same wonder of the spiritual attraction of the service done by the Father's mind, which attracted the children at the beginning during establishment. You can see that those souls are themselves even now the foundation as a result of the service done by the mind. According to the drama, this is the proof of the attraction of the Father's service done with the mind. They are so strong. So now at the end too, together with the Father, you will attract others through the spiritual attraction of the mind. According to the time, souls who now come to you will take less time and less effort and will become instruments to bring about the expansion of the Brahmin family. What is Baba saying? According to the time, souls who now come to you will take less time and less effort and will become instruments to bring about the expansion of the Brahmin family. At the end, you will see the same wonder you saw at the beginning. In the beginning, people did not see Brahma Baba as an ordinary being, but they experienced him in the form of Krishna. To have a vision is something else, but they used to see the actual form of Krishna and used to eat and interact with him. It was like this, was it not? Baba asks. The one Father did this at the beginning during establishment, and at the end, you children too will be seen by those souls as real deities. So, Baba is telling us what is going to happen in future. Baba continues, they would not consider you to be ordinary beings. They will experience the same impact of you being worthy of worship. Only then will the curtain of revelation of all of you together with the Father open. Now, it is not just the Father alone who has to be revealed. Baba says he has to be revealed with the children. Just as during establishment, together with Brahma, the Brahmins also became special instruments, so too, at the time of completion, people will experience practically the special beloved children as deities. This evening, you were told that for this you have to stabilize yourself in the form of the reward. Let go of all trivialities. Now go above all of those. Have a vision of the special form of your reward and also inspire others to have that vision. Do you understand? Now, can all of you stabilize yourselves in the eternal form in a second? At the end, the whistle will blow for only a second. So, practice this from now. Just stabilize yourself. Baba then conducted the drill. Acha. To all the children everywhere, to all the souls who constantly keep the lines of fortune emerged in their consciousness, to those who constantly experience their form of the reward of all the attainments of the confluence age, to the souls who are constantly master bestowers and greatly cooperative, to the world benefactor souls, for all souls of the world who constantly serve with their minds, Bap Dada's love, remembrance and namaste. And we the spiritual children also say namaste to our spiritual father. Today's blessing: may you gain victory over the suffering of your karma with the stage of a karma yogi and become a victorious jewel. Let's hear the blessing once again on 31st of December 2023. Baba says, may you gain victory over the suffering of your karma with the stage of a karma yogi and become a victorious jewel. Baba explains, when you become a karma yogi, any suffering of your karma through your body will not be experienced as suffering. If someone has an illness in the mind, that person would be said to be ill. However, if your mind is free from any form of illness, you are then constantly healthy. Simply lie down on the bed of the snake, like Vishnu, and churn knowledge and remain cheerful. With this churning power, you will have a chance to dive even deeper into the ocean. Only such karma yogis are able to gain victory over the suffering of their karma and become victorious jewels. Finally, let's hear the slogan for today. Make courage your companion and you will achieve success in every deed. Slogan once again, make courage your companion and you will achieve success in every deed. Make courage your companion and you will achieve success in every deed. Acha, Om Shanti, and wishing everyone a very happy 2024.